Before we start the net, is there any emergency or priority traffic that should be handled before we start the FlexNet? This is WA5QPZ Net Control. Are there any relays to the call for emergency traffic? Well, hearing none, CQ the FlexNet. This is WA5QPZ. I'll be net control for this rendition of the FlexNet. We meet every Sunday at or about 1 p.m. Central Time, and the discussion is about software-defined radios, primarily those from Flex Radio. I know the band conditions are quiet right now, but a little bit on the weak side. I'm sure we got some sort of solar activity affecting us. So far, I've got 19 stations logged in. I'll run through the list here shortly. Purpose of the net, like I said, is to discuss software-defined radios. But you don't have to have a Flex Radio to join in. Any and all amateurs licensed for this frequency are welcome to join in. There's several ways you can participate in this net. You can listen three different ways here besides on the air. You can listen to us on EchoLink. There's an open conference there on EchoLink under my call, Whiskey Alpha 5 Quebec Papa Zanzibar, WA5QPZ. Just search for me on EchoLink, and that'll get you into the open conference. And I'm locked in so everybody can hear what I'm hearing. Another way is utilizing CQ200, which puts a simulated 6-band transceiver in your browser. And we're on a simulated frequency of 14.329. You can go to cqplace.com and get registered to utilize that service. Nifty service gives you the ability to do digital CW and voice on internet voice over IP, and it looks like a 6-band transceiver. So there's lots of simulated frequencies you can be on there, and the band plan works much the same as you can run CW in the CW portion, just like licensed band plan. Anyways, then there's the YouTube. You can see a live podcast of my station, of my screen. Just go to YouTube and search for the channel of WA5QPZ. That'll get you there. Or you can type it in direct. Just go to youtube.com at WA5QPZ788. That's the direct link, and that'll take you right straight to the channel. Let's see what else. That's a basic rundown, and we'll take calls over the air shortly. Let me read the list that I've got checked in via NetLogger. If you are familiar with NetLogger, you can go to netlogger.org and download NetLogger, and then you can follow along as people check in, and I check them off as we go through. So far, of course, I'm number one in net control, and then we got W5MCP Mike, W4FO Pat, N9RU Tom, Alpha 1 Foxtrot Steve, W5TSU Mark, N4FYT Phil, K4VAE Vern, Bobby, W4TSH is number 9. Number 10 is WB8YKH Lloyd. Then Don, AI6RE, W0PD Mike, N0YPD, another Mike. We got KD0RC, and Lynn, and then we got W0HJ, Jim, KE0SYB, Dan. After Dan, number 17 is K4QJZ Watts, N3HQB Bill, and Jim WU5E is going to help out on the logging today. So I'll take additional check-ins one at a time, please. I'm a poor typist, so I'll get there. It's WA5QPZ, net control, over-the-air check-ins.
Alpha Delta Zero Whiskey Bravo.
Whiskey 8 Delta Papa Kilo.
Okay, there was a couple of them I need to crank up the gain on, but I did get WD0 Victor Bravo and Whiskey 8 Delta Papa Kilo. Any others? This is WA5QPZ.
Alpha Bravo 4 Golf Oscar.
Bravo, Mike in Colorado.
I got you, Greg, AB4GO, and heard a station in Colorado. Please come again.
Alpha Delta Zero Whiskey Bravo, Mike in Colorado.
Oh, okay. I must have your call wrong. I got, is that Alpha Bravo 0 or Alpha Delta 0?
That is Alpha Delta Zero, Alpha Delta Zero.
Alpha Delta 0 Victor Bravo, correct? Alpha Delta 0 Victor Bravo, is that correct? Over.
Negative. Alpha Delta Zero Whiskey Bravo. That's Warner Brothers. Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, very good. There you go. Thank you. I had it typed in wrong, and that's what was screwing me up. All right, very good. Gotcha. Anyone else over the air?
Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Mike.
KQ4, and that was Kilo Delta Mike.
Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Mike.
You got a good signal. It's just my brain wasn't wired. All right, very good. I got you, David.
Roger that. Can you phonetically do your call for me, please? I've been having a difficult time copying it.
Yeah, it's a real mouthful and terrible on CW. It's Whiskey Alpha 5, Quebec, Papa, Zulu. Quebec, Papa, Zanzibar, or Quick Pink Zebras. Break.
I copied Whiskey Alpha 5, Quebec Papa Zulu.
QSL.
Roger that. QSL, thank you very much. I got you in the log.
Cool. Any other check-ins over the air? This is WA5QPZ.
WAHCWL McCarthy.
Very good, Fred. I thought I heard you in there earlier, but you're quite a bit stronger now, so you must have added some power. I got you in there, Fred, WA8KCW. Any others? Cool. We'll a little bit later on. I'll check CQ200. I have to bump a couple of check boxes here to do that, but we'll check CQ200 shortly, and we'll take check-ins over there. All right, let's go back down through the list here, get started, and I thank everybody for checking in. We've got nice list starting out here. 26 check-ins. Mike, W5MCP. Mike, your comments for the group. This is WA5QPZ.
W5MCP here. I'm talking on a Flex 8400 today, and it's turned out to be a nice day, 41 degrees, clear skies out there. And that Flex 8400 is going into an Alpha 8410. I'm running, about 1200. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm on my other antenna shorted out on me at the feed point, and I just took the opportunity to put up a Delta loop, so I've got a 40-meter Delta loop up, and I just tuned it in here on 20. Seems to be working all right. I'm hearing pretty good, so considering we are in a bunch of little old flares right now for an M1.6. So, excuse me, I'm about to lose my voice. But anyway, it's working good, and I don't know if everybody's heard Hemlock. In June, we're shutting down and no longer will work. But there's developers on the Hemlock site, Facebook website, and they have come up with another one. It's in progress, but it's working pretty well. But it's called openhamclock.com. HTTPS openhamclock.com. And it'll work in any browser. So, might want to take a look at that. It's a pretty nice little old program so far. It doesn't have quite the information that the other Hamclock's got, but they're still working on it. And it's not too bad. So anyway, that's about all I got here, Dudley. I'm hoping to get out there this afternoon when it warms up. We're supposed to get up close to 50 today and do a little more work on this Delta loop and straighten up a little bit. Y'all have a good one. 7-3 step for everybody on the flex there. W5MCP.
All right, very good, Mike. W5MCP, WA5QPZ, and I can copy a little bit direct, but you're a little better through Utah. But the band's not in the best of shape. But copied you fine through Utah. Yeah, so those things happen. With the antennas from time to time, things go wacky. All right, very good. Thank you, Mike, and good hearing you today. After Mike is Pat, W4FO. Pat, your comments for the group, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Good afternoon, group from the sunny southeast Alabama, but cold, 37 degrees, and it's not going to get much warmer, maybe another degree or two. But anyway, the sun's out, and it looks good outside, as long as you're on the right side of the door. Flex 6600 here, PGXL, TGXL. Antenna is an 80-meter Delta loop with the apex at 80 feet. The 8600 is still at the shop, and I think they're supposed to start working on it in about a week or so. And everything's working fine on the 6600, 4.1.5. No problems loading it. and everything works good on that radio. I think that's about all I had to report here today, Dudley. All's good. WA5QPZ. Oh, I want to say hello to my friend Steve down in Sebring. Alpha Alpha 1FF. I see he's on the list. And good to see Steve check in. And WQPZ. Back to you, sir, from W4FO.
Well, very good, Pat. Cap you fine. Matter of fact, you're better to me direct than going through Utah band conditions such as they are. All right, very good. Thank you, Pat. Sorry the 8600's in the shop. By golly. But, things happen. All right, very good. All right, after Pat is Tom. N9RU. N9RU. I know I can hear you direct. It's WA5QPZ. Go ahead.
Okay, Dudley, and that thanks. Tom, N9RU in Southern Illinois. 25 degrees, cloudy, too much snow for my short-legged dogs. But rig here is the Aurora AU520, working really nice. Have no trouble at all with it. It's probably the best radio I'll ever have. Playing with the DSP and stuff and the diversity, it's amazing what you can do. The diversity I thought was really nice, Dudley, and then I turned it off and put the DSP on there, and it's just like you feel like you're cheating almost because the noise goes away. So got the TGXL, still arguing with the TGXL and the Aurora here. It works sometimes and sometimes it won't. And it works perfect with my 8600. So I mean, the tuner itself is great, but I just don't think it's ready. I can get it to work, and then I see on some of the talk on the groups there that other guys get it to work too. But when you got to go through that much stuff to get something to work, I just don't think it's ready yet. I don't really need it. It's just one of those things. I got it here. I like to have it work and stuff. So I'm sure it will eventually. What else? Everything else is just fine here. Like I say, kind of cloudy and cold. So thank you, Dudley. Appreciate it. And back to you. WA5QPZ Internet and 9RU.
All right, very good. Well, I'm glad to hear the report on the Aurora, and I've heard some really nice things about with the DSP on there, and then the way they've got it so you can do the phasing in the that's real handy in the diversity receives. So, yep, version 4 brought that to us, and then the Aurora's got the power to take care of some other things. All right, very good. Thank you, Tom. And anybody have any questions about it, speak up, and then we'll pump it back over to Tom. He can answer. He'll be our expert, Aurora expert for the day. All right, very good. Thank you, Tom. Next is Steve, Alpha Alpha 1 Foxtrot. This is WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. Steve, you still with us? Alpha Alpha 1 Foxtrot. This is WA5QPZ. Well, he must have had to step away. How about Mark, W5TSU, WA5QPZ? W5TSU, WA5QPZ. You still with us?
Yeah, he's on, Dudley.
Keep talking, Dudley.
Things are going good. I'm getting ready to record a YouTube session of how to connect up the Hermes Light key with the VAR-AC, VAR-AC. I got that working the other day, so I'm going to record how I got all that going. And It'll be just look at my call sign on YouTube and you'll find that and some others. As I do this so I can remember how to do this myself. And because getting forgetful in the old age, so I just go back and watch my own YouTube channel. Anyway, with that, I'll send it back to Nat. Thank you. W5TS.
Boy, I didn't get a lot of that, Mark. Jim, can you did you take note of it and relay it to me? Yes.
Yeah, he said, I wish you had a war, but
Boy, Jim, I just barely can copy you. I could hear a little bit of what Mark was saying, but I didn't catch a whole lot of it. Anybody else got a good relay on Mark?
Yeah, this is WB8YK. He suggested to check out his YouTube page under his call sign.
Oh, okay. Check out his YouTube. All right, I'll have to do that. Anything else?
That's all I can remember.
Okay. All right. Very good. Mark, I'm sorry I couldn't copy either direct or through Utah. Really, I could get bits and pieces out of Utah, and I don't know. He may be listening to me in one of the links, but tell you what, Mark had a good bunch of comments there, but I didn't catch them. So maybe I can, Mark, I'm going to come back to you a little bit later and see if we can't pick you up. Okay. See, next is Phil. See if Phil's copying me. N4FYT. N4FYT. I think the band's changed. This is WA5QPZ.
yeah, WA5QPZ and 4FYT, Phil in Valdosta, Georgia. I'm running a Flex 8400M. Software version's 415. Seems to be running pretty smoothly on that. Running into a Delta loop antenna for 40 meters and running a Lux amp probably about, looks like a 1 kilowatt here. So, and let's see what we got here. I guess that's about it. From down here it was kind of chilly. We dodged the snow, but hope everybody has a good week next week. This is N4FYT, Valdosta, Georgia. Thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you, Phil. And you're coming in well here, direct. Just the band's, I think, shifting around here. Vern, let's see how you're doing. K4VAE, WA5QPZ in the Flex. K4VAE, WA5QPZ. Vern, go ahead. Well, I didn't hear Vern. Anybody hear Vern?
There's a lot of meeting, Dudley. He may not have heard the K4QJZ.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, Vern. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Dudley responded. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sorry, Dudley. The band here in Florida is really crapped out. 4 Victor Alpha Echo. Ron in Fort Lauderdale. 50 degrees, kind of cold. Sunny skies and windy. 700 with current firmware to a
All right, very good, Vern. I could copy you a little bit through Utah, okay, and glad everything's percolating there for you through the tuner and the amp and everything. So that's good news. Good news. And thank you for being there, Vern. I know conditions are kind of tough today. Next is Bobby, W4 TSH, WA5QPZ.
WA5QPZ from 4TSH in northeastern North Carolina. Still up here, hasn't went anywhere. Hanging around northeastern North Carolina. We got about 6 inches of snow last night, but we got lucky. About 50 miles south of us, they got 12 inches of snow. That just means theirs will last a little longer than what I will, which is a plus as far as I'm concerned. Dick is going to call me to have to run daycare tomorrow. But anyway, good to hear you, Dudley. Sounding good over there. Of course, you're sounding a lot better over EchoLink. Let me see, still running the 6600, running the 4.1.5, running a ALS 1306, doing about 8,900 watts. A wire antenna up there about 60 foot at apex. It is off center pitch, but we run it horizontal and it does a fairly good job. It's run it for several years. I do have the X beam. I took it down 3 years ago, but every pretty day I say I'm going to put it back up, but that's been 3 years since it's been down. But anyway, appreciate you calling in, Dudley. You do a great job as always, and we enjoy listening to all the comments. WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. This is W4TSH. Good day, sir.
All right, very good, Bobby. Very good, and you're doing a good job copying you here direct real well. We got someone just checked in that is also running Aurora. Matter of fact, he is a big purpose Aurora even exists today. Tony, I'm going to turn it over to you, and you can talk a little bit about the Aurora. Hopefully, everybody will hear it. I'll at least get it recorded. K1KP, Tony. Go ahead, sir. This is WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. Well, I must have caught him away. K1KP, you just checked in. K1KP, WA5QPZ. All right, we'll come back to Tony. He must have got busy. Lloyd, you're up next here. WB8YKH, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Hey, thank you, Dudley. This is Lloyd in Byron Center, Michigan. WB8YKH, where it's sunny and 25 degrees. We've had negative temperatures here for quite a few days and lots of snow. Thankfully, it's all let up here now, and we don't have to shovel snow for a few days. We're running the 6700 with the TGXL amplifier and the TGXL tuner into a DX Commander ground-mounted vertical. The tuner has given me some fits lately, and I don't know if this will help anybody, but I get the low power. It keeps telling me low power. Well, I turn the power way up on tune, and it still gives me low power. I reboot the tuner, it still doesn't fix it. It's got low power. I found that if I rebooted my computer, my Windows 11 computer, it worked great. I didn't start having this issue until the latest Windows update last week. So I don't know what they did in there that messed up the communication between the tuner and Windows 11, but rebooting the computer seems to do the trick. I like to leave my radio equipment and computer on 7x24, but it looks like with their latest updates at Microsoft, we're going to require a reboot every now and then to keep the tuner working there. With that said, signals are sounding good here in Michigan. However, they're little weak at times. Back to you, Dudley. WA5QPZ, WB8YKH.
Holy cow! Makes you wonder what it is. That is a kind of a curiosity. Rebooting the computer, and I don't know. Think maybe it's some sort of IP conflict. I've got my tuner in the reserve list on my router, so that anytime it comes up with the MAC address, that it always gets the same IP address. That way I don't have to worry about static IPs everywhere. I just reserve it in the router. Not all routers have that option, but that's always something to think about. All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you much, Lloyd. Appreciate it. Let's go out to the left coast now. Don, AI6RE, you're up. This is WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Very good, Dudley. Very good. Oh yeah, there we go. Just had I must be getting some SWR today. I am, it seems. I'm overloading something. Oh, let me see what. Oh. I was overdriving the amplifier. How about that? Yeah. Good old KPA 500. It just says, "Hey, dummy, get your act together," and turns on some red lights and doesn't bother it though. Thing is, I've been making mistakes for many years, and it always catches me. So that's good. That's good to know. But I do have some SWR today, affecting the computer a little. Hopefully the audio and such. I did a factory reset on the system and reloaded the profiles, and evidently didn't get everything reloaded. So I'm still catching up with what needs to be put back together. I don't know why the difference this time, but it is very much affecting my equipment here. So we won't hold it. Don't come to San Jose this week. Everybody for the Super Bowl is arriving. In fact, I'm going to turn down the power just a hair more. Yeah, that's better. So there's nowhere to stay. There's no B&Bs. There's no motels, I'm sure. And parking is liable to get messy. I don't even know if you can get a rental car. But we're going to watch it from home. And the stadium is about 10 miles from the house here. And there is light rail right to it, but we'll stay out of traffic, and maybe we'll have a good report on how the weekend starts out on next Sundays. So very good. I think I'll work on cleaning up what didn't get reloaded when I saved and reloaded the profiles, because there's all the memories didn't get reloaded. I was pretty sure I saved them, but I guess a factory reset is not a good thing to do in this version or release. Lots of repair after doing that. So anyway, back to you. Have a great day, and we'll be listening. AI6RE.
All right, very good, Don. And getting into Utah real well, so I picked you up out of Utah. I could copy you direct, but just a little bit better out of Utah. And you weren't, the audio's fine. It wasn't any RF really detected into the audio. But I heard a couple little clicks just right before you discovered your overdrive of the amp. So it might have been the amplifier knocking it down. So it's good to get those kind of errors corrected. Appreciate it. Thank you, Don. And I promise I won't come to San Diego this week. All right, very good. Thank you, Don. Next is W0PD. W0PD. Mike, your turn. It's WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ, W0PD. Well, made it back from lunch. Running 4.15 here, and everything's running good on my 8600M. And we're just experiencing snow and cold temperatures continued. So that's about it from Iowa. Back to you, W0PD.
All right, very good, Mike. And I even had it marked listen only today, and I still called you out. Oh, goodness. My mistake. All right. But glad you answered, and glad you got that taken care of. Next is N0YPD. N0YPD. Another Mike. It's WA5QPZ in the Flex Radio net.
Okay, good afternoon to you, Dudley, and all on board the FlexNet N0YPD in central North Dakota. We got 22 degrees, and let's see here, running the 8400M with the latest software, I guess. Seems to be doing pretty good. Running 100 watts into an 8-element log periodic beam. Just recently here, a couple of weeks ago, I was venturing into looking for a used Flex radio, especially one that is strictly computer controlled and all that, and I found a 6500 from Main Trading Company. Boy, they seem they seem to take a lot of trades in on radios, and it was a pretty good selection of Flex radios on their list. So picked that up a couple weeks ago. Have not done anything just to it yet. I got to order a couple items before we get it fired up and on the air. Hopefully everything goes okay. I don't even know what the latest software is on it, but like I said, hopefully it loads up okay and see if I can figure that radio out. So it should be fun. That's the report from here, Dudley. Sounding good. Really good signal up north here. WA5QPC and 0YAPD. Over.
All right, very good, Mike. Well, at least you can run the basic version 4. You'd be allowed to do that. All radios are authorized for version 4. So try that. That'd be probably the first thing I'd do. And if you want the advanced features, then you can re-up from that. But you can get at least the basic version 4 loaded. All right, very good. Thank you, Mike. And sounding good here, direct. Next is Lynn, KD0RC. Lynn, your comments for the group is WA5QPZ.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dudley in the net. This is Len, KD0RC in Broomfield, Colorado. And by the way, Mike, N0YPD, you are booming in here into Colorado today. I am running a Flex 8600 with a KPA 500 amplifier and a beam. And I am running 4.1.5, and I'm using the diversity, and I can hear people that I never used to be able to hear. And sometimes they're coming in on one ear, sometimes on the other, which says that the ionosphere is definitely unsettled, and sometimes things are coming in one antenna and sometimes in the other. So definitely getting the advantage of that right now. So very happy with all that. And that's about all I got today. Back to net, KD0RC.
Oh, the advantages of diversity. I've got to get mine all back operational here. I can't do it here immediately, but we'll be able to get it before too long. All right, very good. Thank you, Lynn, and sounding good there out of Colorado. Next is W0HJ. W0HJ, this WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Yeah, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. This is W0HJ. Hope I'm getting in okay. We're here in Arizona, in Tucson, Arizona, and winter QTH is up in Minnesota, but not there now, enjoying the nicer weather, which we've had a pretty good dose of this whole season. And the home QTH is still on 3.7 or 3.8, I forget now. So I got a lot of work to do when I get back there, but not for a little while. So nothing much to report here, Dudley. You're coming in a good S9, and thanks for taking the net. That's a big job. Really appreciate it. It's really fun to get on. Waiting for my Aurora. It's going to be a while, I think. I'm in Group 2. So we'll turn it back to you, Dudley, W0HJ.
All right, very good. Well, just hang on. I've got the guy that's responsible for the technology checked in. I'm going to go back to him here shortly and see if he's made it back. He didn't respond earlier, but maybe the band's cooperating or he's back. We'll check on him shortly. Next, Dan. KE0SYB. Dan, your comments for the group. This is WA5QPZ.
WA5QPZ. This is KE0SYB. Afternoon, Dudley and all. We have clear blue skies. Beautiful outside. I have 62 degrees. It's just amazing for this time of year. Still running version 4.15, and it's doing well. That's all chasing the Flex 6400M, and that's running through my Elecraft Cat 500 and KPA 500, and it's going out to a hex beam. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot, gentlemen. Dudley, like I was telling you earlier, that spark plug thing is pretty cool. It's not a real spark plug, it just looks like one. But it's called sparkpluggear.com. Anyway, pretty sweet little gadget if you're into hiking the bike trails and stuff and just sitting down and talking to people. With that, I'm going to get out of here, gentlemen. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll try to catch you everybody next week. KE0SYB.
Yeah, handy dandy ultra portable antenna. That's neat. You said it was you can wrap it up in a small package there. That's cool. All right, very good, Dan, and good to hear you. Let's see. Next is Watts. Watts, over to you. K4QJZ. Hope the weather hadn't been too tough on you. K4QJZ, WA5QPZ, and the FlexNet.
Thanks, Dudley. Yeah, it's been a bit of fading today. We got you pretty good direct, but every now and then we have to switch over to YouTube a little bit back and forth. We're sitting here in like everyone else, an ice cold area. About 60 miles west, Washington, D.C. A lot of snow and sleet last week. And it took quite a while. I had to get some of that cleaned up so we could safely get in and out. But the cold for us has just been unbelievable. We've actually had actual down to zero here, which is not what I think of at this part of Virginia. Now, I don't mean wind chill. I think it was minus 22 wind chill type situation. So, yeah, it's not the weather we expect in Virginia. That's for sure. So we're sitting here running 4.15 and an 8600 into a TGXL, and hex beam. X-beam's parked for the winter because of all the ice that we normally get up here. It's about 8 feet above the ground and seems to be doing okay today with a nice heavy snow and ice ground plane underneath it at this point. So hopefully we're making it down there all right. So we won't keep you much longer, Dudley. We want to thank you for doing the net. And it's good to hear everybody in there, and I hope everyone stays safe and warm this week. K4 2JZ, back to net control.
All right, very good, Watts. Very good, and good to hear you in there. And extra copy a little bit better. I could copy you direct, but I got some local noise that forced me over to Utah. So you're getting into Utah good. All right, thank you. I'm going to take a swing here and see if Tony K1KP's back. He checked in and then we missed him, I guess. And Tony, you back with us? K1KP. And your comments about the Aurora, this WA5QPZ. Tony, did I miss you again? K1KP, WA5QPZ. Well, we'll go on through the list here. Next is Bill, N3HQB. N3HQB. Bill, you're it. You're number 18, SWA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ, number 18, it is. It's about 20-some degrees here in western Maryland, and I'm alternating between a Flex 6300 and a Kenwood TS990. This afternoon I'm on the 990 running about 1300 watts, and the amplifier is an Expert 2KFA. The antenna is a Summer XP 406 up at about 58 feet. Yeah, looking forward to hearing Tony's further comments. If anybody would look me up, I'm at 15,999 lookups on QRZ, so I'll be watching. Back to you, Dudley. WA5QPZ. Here's my new CW ID. M3HQB.
There you go. Bill, about halfway through that transmission, I think you kicked the audio into high gear there. It kind of is getting compressed, overemphasized. So I don't know. You might have done something while you were talking, but right in the middle, it seemed like it jumped up into high gear. But it's still perfectly copyable. All right, very good. Thank you, Bill. And well, if nothing else, I'll go look you up just to make it flip over. Next is my backup logger, Jim, WU5E, WA5QPZ. Go ahead, Jim, your turn.
Yeah, Roger, ground copy over. Whiskey Uniform 5 Echo Dudley, you copy?
Yes, sir, Jim. Go ahead. Bill had jumped in saying he found his audio issue. Okay, go ahead, Jim.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, so this is WU5E. Yeah, I'm sitting here running a Flex 8600 4.1.5, and so everything's working great. On the previous version of the Flex software, I had the same issue that the guy, I can't remember recall, I had a tuner problem with the windows update or something like that. No, that's not bothering me. But I had that low power thing on last version. It's not bothering me anymore. So there you go. Anyway, now I just keep tune power at 45 watts and everything's happy. So there you go. So what else is going on? At church today, got that
And now we're going to be doing some other things. I got to run back to Walmart sometime today. So got everything ripped out of my truck right now because I got a guy coming over going to detail my truck. And there you go. I got amplifier, radios, all unplugged out of there. You don't want no electronics in the truck because it's going to be using a lot of water on the floor. There you go. Now when I did that, I unplugged the power too, so there's no power back there. Got all the pieces and parts out of there. Then he's coming on Wednesday to do it. He's supposed to come on Saturday, but it was like 17 degrees on Saturday, and I said, you want to come on 17 degrees? No, we got to use water out of it. He's got a big truck he drives up in, and all his water and suds and everything's on his truck, so he's going to detail, it's called a deep detail. So my truck hasn't had it done for a while, so I need to get it done. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing good. I'll put everything back in it, and I'll have HF and VHF, HF, all that good stuff in it. Wish Flex would make a mobile rig. I think that would be outstanding. So that would be nice. If Flex made a mobile rig, I think it'd be nice. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing good out there. And that's about all I got right now, Dudley. Back to you. WA5QPZ, the FlexNet, W5E, over.
All right, very good, Jim. I've heard a couple of truckers that were using 6000 series, and several years back there were several that used a 3000 because it was, in the what we used to call the pizza box format. Pretty easy to stuff somewhere. But boy, think about the Aurora. If you could get the Aurora, you just need a 110 conversion there and run that mobile. There you go. You got the tuner and everything all built into the box. That'd be pretty cool. But you need a little bit of room. All right, very good. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it, and doing a good job. Thank you for helping out on the logging. Next is W8D. And you reminded me, Don AI6RE mentioned he did a radio reset and then reloaded his profiles, and it didn't take them all. I ran into that the other day, Don, and it has nothing to do. I was in an entirely different version. It's not the has to do with the current version, but I had to reload. I powered down the radio. Didn't do a factory reset after I did that because I'd already just did a factory reset, but had to do it a couple of times. But it finally took my saved profiles. So. Maybe retry it a couple of times, see if you can't get it to take all your profiles. And you might want to look at, if you look at your list, it'll give you a list of your profiles right before you reload it. You can look at the list and it'll show you that. So. Look it over, make sure you got the right profile, and if it's all there, then try reloading it. So, anyways, there you go, Don. Next is Don, W8DPK. W8DPK. Don, your comments for the group. This WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Yeah, okay, Dudley. Here's a W8DPK. Located here near London, Ohio. It's the first time I've been able to check into your net here. I've had a Flex here for about 7-8 months now, and it seems like every Sunday afternoon around net time, I'm never home. But I have been listening. Hold on a second. Get the phone. Anyhow, I've been listening on EchoLink, so we get to check in on our F for today. Got 19 degrees here and sunny. so it's a little chilly. It's been cold here for the last week and a half. But hey, I'm going to wear out my antenna switch here. The band is so crappy. I keep switching between my horizontal and my vertical antenna. We've got a ground-mounted vertical and a horizontal loop, and about every 30 seconds or so, I got to switch back and forth to keep hearing everybody. So, anyhow, I'm glad to be here on the net. Running a 6500 here, and a tuner genius and a power genius. So, really happy with the equipment. It's really infused my AM radio activities. I'm probably operating a couple hours every day now. So, it's a lot of fun. Really enjoying every second of it. Back to you, Dudley, and the net. This is the W8DPK.
All right, very good, Don, and glad to have you check in, and always good to have you here. But if you can't make the net, it's always I try to record all of them. I've got a pretty good stack of recordings. I have to thin them out every once in a while, but get rid of the oldest ones. But you can go back and listen to the different nets, different weeks. Off my YouTube channel. So it's usually, I think there's almost a year's worth piled up there right now. So you get to take your pick. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Sounded good here in Austin. Next, Florida. Oh, you got a rocket launch to tell us about, don't you, Greg? AB4GO, WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
QPZ and the FlexNet. This is AB4GO. I had to turn the speakers off so I don't have too much feedback. Yes, this is Greg over in Florida, central East Florida, 25 miles from the Kennedy Space Center. Well, we're getting anxious for the Artemis 2 launch. But because of the cold weather here, the test firing has been delayed until the weather warms up. They don't want to have a repeat of the earlier cold launch in 1986. So let's see, what else to say? Well, Dudley, I cannot hear you on the Flex radio here today. I need to use the Utah SDR, and I'm very perplexed about how the propagation can be so different today. Yes, we're running the Flex 6500 amplified by the ALS 600 and 6-band traffic.
Yeah, it's the frequencies in use.
Well, we hope that testing goes well over the next few days. We're presently running 42 degrees, very sunny. We did get down to 25 degrees about 7 a.m. this morning. So that was very, very unusual for our location. So I have to use the Utah SDR to hear most everyone. I'm checking my antenna. I think it's still good, but the propagation is very bad here today between us and Florida and Texas. So thank you, Dudley. WA5 QTZ. This is AB4GO.
All right, very good, Greg. And I could copy you direct, 100%, but not real strong, only about an S unit above the noise floor. So it was touchy at best, but 100%. And glad to hear you. Yeah, I suspect that the cold weather would affect them. Yeah, they don't want another Columbia. That was horrible when that took off and the seals failed on the boosters. And understand this this rocket's got the big boosters on it too. So yeah, they don't want to duplicate that. All right, thank you, Greg. Good to hear you there out of Florida. Next is in Denver, and AD0WB. AD0WB. Your turn. Your comments for the group. This is WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ in the net. This is Mike, 80 Whiskey Bravo. Let's see, Mother Nature's having a heck of a time out here. It's about 60 degrees in Denver. Crazy first of February. Let's see, we're running the 6600 version 4.1.5. So far, so good around here. I'm just putting together an ATC, so giving us some test drive this week for the remote station. So I'll be curious to see how that all works out. Just figuring out all the little details of all the process. So that's about it from the Whiskey Bravo chat. Thanks for staying on that. Good turnout today. Whiskey Bravo. Back in.
All right, very good, Mike, and glad to have you check in. The signal not real strong, but I copied it 100%, and glad to have you check in here. Let's see here. Let me take another standby here for Tony. See if he's back. K1KP. Maybe the band's shifted back around. K1KP. Your comments, particularly about the Aurora. This is WA5QPZ.
Yeah, WA5QPZ here is K1KP. Can you copy me okay on one of your receivers? Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. Copy you fine direct. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, very good. You're not very strong here, direct, and that's all I have at the moment. Anyway, name is Tony, location Andover, Massachusetts, about 20 miles north of Boston. Operating the Aurora AU520, I guess it is. It's actually the prototype unit that I've been working on for several years here. And apologize for not coming back the first time. I'm a newbie to the NetLogger program, and I didn't know that it put me in the list, even though I was just kind of fooling around with it. So anyway, I wasn't ready then, but I was ready this time around, and happy to jump into the net. And I'll have to take a little time to figure out how NetLogger works. That was pretty interesting. Anyway, back to you, Dudley. WA5QPZ from K1KP. Go ahead.
All right, very good. Well, you're actually the second Aurora to check in today, and so it's gradually making itself known out there. And since we are honored to have you here, let me see if there's anyone that has comments, queries of you, Tony, about the Aurora. Somebody may have a perfectly good question. Anyone got any questions for Tony on the Aurora? This is WA5QPZ.
And 3HQB.
And there's Bill. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Bill.
Tony, Bill here, N3HQB in Hagerstown, Maryland. Just wondering what it's like to actually hear a rig that you designed on the air being enjoyed by others. Go ahead.
Tony, did you hear the question?
No, unfortunately, I have no copy on him. I don't even know who it was, so if you could relay.
Oh, absolutely. That's Bill, N3HQB, and his question was, how does it feel to be talking and hearing radios that you had a big part in designing? And that's probably a pretty good question. I think you'd be a little bit thrilled.
Somebody threw a carrier on you. Can you repeat again?
All right, Bill, N3HQB. His question was, how does it feel to hear a radio you had a big part in designing, and how does it feel to hear one being operated there over the air? Go ahead.
Well, that's a great question, and it feels really, really good, especially knowing that we've actually managed to get a few of them out the door. We're still working as hard as we can to ship them, but there are all kinds of issues we have to deal with a new product, as I'm sure you can understand. So I was listening to the net today. Actually, I was listening remotely over my laptop in the living room, and the XYL was there, and she perked right up. She said, "Oh, listen, they're talking on an Aurora," and I thought that was pretty cool because she's put as much time and effort into this thing as I have, putting up with me being in the basement 24/7 pretty much for the last 10 years. So it's very gratifying, and that's a great question. Thanks a lot for the question, K1KP.
There you go. Bill, could you copy Tony?
Sure did. Thanks. Relay my appreciation.
And Tony, Bill says, relay my appreciation. He thanks you for the answer. Let me check with Tom, N9RU. He's got the other Aurora that's on the air right at the moment. To see if he's got any big questions for you or accolades or whatever. Tom, are you still with us? N9RU WA5QPZ.
Yeah, still here, Dudley. N9RU. Tom. Yes. No, I don't have any questions. Actually, I just totally enjoy this radio. It's I had the 8600 also, but I didn't have the amp anymore after my disaster, and the tuner and such just sits there, so I don't need it. But no, it's great. I've heard people worry about the tuner, but this antenna here will go from 160 to 6, and I don't know how well it actually does up there, pattern-wise when you start getting in those higher bands, but it actually will tune it and it'll put out full power, so got no problems at all. It's great. Everybody appreciates the audio. It seems like I'm still working on making sure I have that dialed in. Top profiles changed on me at one time when I wasn't even paying attention, and it added the 20 dB to it, and I didn't really need that. It sounded really horrible, but I figured that out fast. No, appreciate all the work you guys do on this thing, and it's amazing. It just keeps getting better. Every little update and stuff. I have nothing but praise for it, really, and I'm not really just saying that. This really is probably the nicest radio I've ever had. So back to you, Dudley, and the gang. This is N9RU.
All right, very good. Tony, did you hear? Could you hear Tom direct? K1KP WA5QPZ.
Yeah, I was able to copy him fine. He was 5 and 7 direct here with me, and thank you so much for the kind words. It's nice to hear. Really, the sort of the working ethic of Flex radios that we exist to enrich lives, and it certainly sounds like we succeeded with you and with this radio. One of the really fantastic things about bringing this idea to Flex was I was able to leverage it, and we all were able to work together and leverage it into the Signature Series, which is just an amazing radio by itself. And so it's kind of a match made in heaven. Anyway, thank you again for the kind words, K1KP.
All right, very good. Very good, Tony, and good. Boy, I'm glad to have you check in here. If you've got EchoLink available, you can go through listen in on the EchoLink, hear my all my audio, and much less delay than what's going through YouTube. But of course, the YouTube works, and it's being recorded and will be reposted after the net today. But really, good to have you here, Tony. So let me get back to the list and go through the check-ins, and then we'll take additional check-ins. I just had WZ9W check-in and also N4RFC check-in via NetLogger. The neat thing about NetLogger is when you check in, and it shows you as lurking. That's in the if you view monitors, you'll show all the people that are monitoring the net, and use that to to add the check-ins to the list. So if somebody pops in there and they're lurking, status is lurking, then I'll just add you automatically to the net. Saves time on check-ins and that sort of thing, and repeats on calls and all that. So let's see, we stopped at number 2223 is KQ4GEM. KE4GEM. Your comments for the group, this WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Roger that. Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Echo Mike on the net. I'm not using the Flex radio, but I tell you what, I'm learning a lot about them from your transmissions and listening to it. I'm sitting in Florida in the northwest part of it. It's 44 degrees here with a low of 22 tonight, and we got a portable heater so that I can keep my toes warm. Anyway, thank you for what you're doing, and it's an excellent net to learn from. I appreciate it. Over the net.
All right, very good, Dave, and much appreciated. Thank you for the comments, and we try hard. I've been doing this FlexNet a long time, and got quite a little operation going on here. And like I say, you can go back to YouTube, and there's a whole listing of over a year's worth of different nets, and it do the atmospheric, some of them better than others, but this one took a little bit of a dive, but I think the band's starting to come around. But thank you, Dave. Come back. You don't have to have a Flex Radio to join in. You just we're just glad to have the numbers. Appreciate it. Let's see. Next, over to Albuquerque. Fred, WA8KCW. WA8KCW. Your turn. Your comments. WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Thank you, Dudley. This is WA8KCW Albuquerque. I'm running a Flex 6700 that I've had for years. It's only had one failure, and it was quickly fixed, so I'm happy with it. Well, I'm eyeing the Aurora. So, weather here is in the 40s, really blue sky. No complaints about the weather, really. I'm a old Ohio boy, so I can handle a little cold. So, thanks so much for doing the net, Dudley, and 73 to everybody. This is WA8KCW Albuquerque.
All right, very good, Fred, and doing a good job there out of Albuquerque, and the band's improved. Your signals come way up, and glad to have you. Next, I've got VE3ENU. George, see if we can get you. VE3ENU, WA5QPZ, and the FlexNet.
Oh, good afternoon.
Sorry about that. I had to turn the speaker off to get some feedback. Yeah, it's George here in Ottawa, and it's a beautiful winter day here. It's been very cold here for the last week or so. Started to warm up a bit, but it's an absolutely gorgeous day. It's the kind of a day where you'd like to just get out there and get on the skis and float down one of those nice hills. Today I'm working my system here in Ottawa, and it consists of it's an 8600. I've got the PGXL and TGXL, and it's feeding an infit antenna. I live in an adult lifestyle neighborhood, so I don't want to put up any large structures that would annoy the neighbors. But anyway, it's quite interesting listening to everyone. There's a lot of QS Baker today, and I'm getting most of it, but not all of it. So with that, we'll say good afternoon, and thank you everyone for joining in. VE3ENU, WA5QPZ. Thanks, Dudley.
Oh, you bet, George. You bet. And glad to have you check in. And yeah, there's several ways that you can listen to the net, and that's really neat. CQ200 is not real popular. It hadn't gotten around, but it's slowly getting there. And also, of course, the YouTube, the podcast. A little bit of a delay on the YouTube. I keep working at trying to lower that, but the best I've been able to do is just slightly under a second delay. But checking it a little bit ago, it was still at a 2-second delay or so. But anyways, very good. Thank you for checking in, George. Let's see. Next is WZ9W. WZ9W. Dan, your comments for the group is WE5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Hey, good afternoon. First off, WZ9W, can you hear me okay?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
All righty. Well, I'm on 20 meters here, so let's say a short-time user of Flex, but a long time been wanting one. Love the equipment. By the way, I'm in Missouri, and I have the full family of Flex equipment here that went along with it. I got kind of lucky. I retired 5 years ago, and then a company hired me to be a consultant, and got a little extra change in my pocket, and I said, hey, I think I'm going to buy one of those and finish a life with some wonderful equipment. I got to say, what a bunch of good sounding radios on this frequency. I just kind of run across you guys, so I only have one question. I've got the Maestro too. I have some trouble with the profiles, and I understand the defaults. You can't save to those profiles, but with the Maestro, every time I try to save something, it doesn't seem like it saves right, or it doesn't want to save it at all. So I got to come out here to the Smart SDR, what seems to be the easiest, and then that one goes right through without any issues. Any tidbits of help on that, I would appreciate it. And thanks for running the net. And I do use NetLogger every night, run a net in the middle of the night, about 3 a.m. So it's a wonderful program. Thanks for running the net, and maybe we'll catch you next week. WZ9W.
All right, very, very good, Dan. No, you're coming in like gangbusters here, direct, and doing a great job. Yeah, sometimes saving a profile in the well, there's the fact that it's sometimes. Now I've got a Maestro A, and the Maestro A is real cantankerous on touching the screen, and that can be a real problem. I keep one of those little rubber tipped ends usually handy when I'm working with the Maestro. I keep threatening to tape it to the side or something, so it's always handy. But sometimes that's the only way. My fingers are too blunt, and fingertips, fingernails don't always work. So it sometimes is a real issue getting it saved on a Maestro. But I find the same thing trying to change microphone inputs, using it remote. Sometimes I use the mic 1, or sometimes I use mic 2, depending on what microphone I want to use, and what adapters I've got handy. But sometimes just getting it to save is a issue. Anybody got any tips for Dan? I'll put it out, general question. Tips for Dan on saving profiles on the Maestro. Anybody have any tips on that? This WE5QPZ net control. Boy, didn't hear response 1 there, Dan. But yeah, it can be a real issue, and backing them up, you can't do it on the Maestro. You got to go back them up at the radio itself. But outside of that, that's a Good. So thank you for checking in, Dan. Glad to have you, and great sounding radio you got going there. Next is N4 RFC, November 4 RFC. Last one on my list, number 28, this WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
All right, Dudley, WA5QPZ N4 RFC. Very good. You're kind of gone down. You were 5 and 9 at about 10 dB here when I first started listening about 215, but it's slowly going away. I wonder if, okay, I'm using the 8400 and a PGXL here to a 80 meter dipole fed with open wire line. Run about probably about a kilowatt out on peaks. Question, do you remember WG4R Bill from Greensboro, North Carolina break?
Oh, absolutely. I sure do. Go ahead.
Okay, I just didn't, wondered if you knew about the fact that he is a silent key. He passed away in April, and I have pretty much all of his radio equipment I have been liquidating, so for the family, and just want to let everybody know that Bill had passed, but he was a longtime friend of mine. We knew each other when he and I both lived in Florida. But anyway, enjoy the net. I have to get used to NetLogger here. That seems like a great way to do this kind of net. WA5QPZ and 4RFC.
Well, very good, Bob, and thank you for helping the family out there. All of us. My wife threatens to call Hall of Junk or one of those. If I go before she does, she's just going to have them scoop it up. It's so hard to get rid of this stuff, and thank you for doing that. I've got to weed some of this stuff out I've got collected here, but we tend to collect that. Yeah, I hate to hear that about him, Bill, WG4R. He was a very loyal FlexNet check-in. He had some real health issues there toward the end, I guess, and he was struggling at trying to keep everything operational. And my hat's off for doing that for Bill, and so we appreciate it. Thank you much. And thank you for checking in. Hope you make it regular. And yeah, and NetLogger's a nifty tool to add in here. And I see we got a new check-in on NetLogger. AA3E. Steve, I'll jump in here and say something. AA3E. WA5Q, PZ, and the FlexNet. Well, may not be able to transmit. AA3AE, and I'm just now realized I said his call wrong. AA3AE. This is WA5Q, PZ, and the FlexNet. Any comments? And we got KF5ZYX, KF5ZYX. Your comments for the group, this WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
This is Bruce in North Texas, KF5ZYX. We've got a beautiful day here today. I'll tell you what, I've been listening to you guys through EchoLink, Utah, Direct, and you're right, the band is changing, for sure. Anyway, lots of good comments today. I'm running Flex 6400, one of the old dudes, and it's running really well. I like it. Dumping that into Expert 2K, and And today I'm running that on max, so I'm right at legal limit coming out of North Texas. Dudley, thank you very much for running the net. Very calm, direct attitude, and I like that. Bruce, North Texas, KF5ZYX73.
All right, very good, Bruce. KF5ZYX WA5QPZ. Well, I do the FlexNet, and then I help out on the free DV net on Tuesday nights, 40 meters. Do the free DV net, and that's on the free DV. And if you guys haven't tried it, the Rave profile on free DV is doing wonderful. It's got terrific audio quality, and no band noise and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty neat operation. I think single sidebands met its match, and it's going to be a popular thing here, particularly when the companies like Flex and a few others add it as a normal mode. There, it'd be a neat thing. But anyways, I do this and a couple other little nets that I help out on. So I guess experience really helps. All right, thank you, Bruce. A good signal into Utah. I can copy it a little bit direct, but it much better through Utah. Here on 20 meters, we're just too close. All right, very good. That's the bottom of the list. Anyone else over the air that would like to check into the FlexNet? This is WA5QPZ Net Control.
Whiskey 8, Alpha Sierra, W8AGS.
Hello, John. Glad to have you. Hold on. Anyone else would like to check into the FlexNet?
November 0 Golf, Echo Charlie.
Yeah, N0 GEC. George, got you. All right, got those two. Anyone else over the air? We're going to check CQ200 in just a second. This is WA5QPZ. All right, well, let's go ahead and take care of these two here. John, you're up number 31, W8AGS, WA5QPZ, and FlexNet.
Yeah, W85, QPZ in the net, it's W8AGS. John, and here in near Columbus, Ohio, just southeast of Columbus in central Ohio. Have a good afternoon to you, Dudley, and also to everyone on the net. We got in a little bit late here today. We were out, and I thought, well, go ahead and see if I can get checked in late here. So anyway, I'm copying you pretty well today, Dudley, although the last transmission was just down quite a bit, and then you come up, it's just kind of up and down. I hope you copy me all right. Though today I'm now using my 6600. Normally I run a 6600 into a Alpha 87A amplifier, but today I'm doing some rearranging in my shaft, and I've got the whole 6600 all disconnected, so I'm using my ICOM here today. I haven't had it used it for a long time, trying to get the cobwebs out of it. Running about 200 watts here, but just a little under 200 to a vertical, and not vertical antenna. Don't have an amplifier on today. And we've got a nice day here today. Temperature's 20 degrees, nice and clear. It's pretty chilly, but and it's nice and sunny today. So anyway, we have been cold all week. Really a big cold snap for us. But usually we don't get this kind of temperatures for a week down below zero a couple of nights now. So anyway, that's about it for me. Thanks for picking me up, Dudley. And pass on 73 to all in the net, and we'll have a good night coming up. And Dudley, as usual, thank you so much here. And thanks a lot for picking us all up on Sunday and being here for us. So Anyway, pass it back to you. WA5QPZ, this W8AGS.
All right, very good, John. Well, you're doing a good job. Missed the amplifier. Alpha 87A. That's what I'm running on here. All right, very good. Missed that even behind the ICOM, but you'll get the station all back together. I guarantee that flex sounds so much better than that ICOM you're on. You're getting through, but it just doesn't sound like John. But I recognize the voice still. All right, very good. Thank you much, John. Next is N0GEC. N0GEC in Colorado, WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Dudley and the net. This is November 0 Golf Echo Charlie in Littleton, Colorado. I've been copying the mail. It was really exciting to hear the Auroras online today and following that closely. I'm running 6400 here with the once you start inverting the software and loving life as a flex operator. Thanks for running the net. It's about 42 degrees here in Denver and weather's gorgeous. So I'll send it back to you and 73 to everybody on the net.
All right, very good, George, and glad to have you check in. Even on the 6400 barefoot, you're doing a good job, and glad to have you check in. Very good, and I see W5VIG is checked in. I'll pick Jim up shortly. For right now, though, let's see if we can get the CQ200 up. I'll take additional check-ins on CQ200. Anyone on CQ200 that would like to check into the FlexNet, come at this time, please. This WA5QPZ net control. Well, I had nobody wanting to check in there on CQ200. Anyone on CQ200 like to check in? We'll take check-ins on CQ200. This WA5QPZ listed on CQ200. All right. Well, nobody there. Well, just let me drop the transmit. I thought it dropped. Anyone on CQ200? Oh, okay. So nobody there. All right. Back to normal here. All right. Let's see. Next one on the list is W5VIG. W5 Victor India Golf. Go ahead. This WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. I think he checked out on us. W5VIG, WA5QPZ. Jim, you still with us? Okay, didn't hear Jim. Very good. All right, I'm at the bottom of the list again. Let's see if there's anyone else that maybe we missed. And I guess Tony is still hanging in here with us. K1KP. Anyone have any questions for Tony on the Aurora? This is WA5QPZ. All right. Well, that's getting at about the end. I appreciate each and everybody for checking in. We had 33 check-ins. Nice list today. Just to remind everybody, the recording of today's net will be uploaded and posted a little bit later on this afternoon. Takes about an hour or so. It's about 4 gigabytes or so MP4 gets uploaded to YouTube. But that's a recording of today's net. Also, for any of those that might be interested, try FreeDV. If you get a chance, go to freedv.org. You read all about it. You can load it up on a Mac, Linux. You can run it natively to a Flex now, but if you run a Raspberry Pi 5 on your network, and then you can run the image file, and it shows up natively as just another listing, is another mode in the Flex. So pretty neat. So hopefully we'll get to see Flex add that in a later version. But in any event, if you get a chance, try FreeDV. It's interesting mode, and no noise, no sideband except when they interfere with the digital transmissions. It's all digi-widgies. So anyways, with that, I much appreciate it. Myself or someone will be net control for next week. I'm liable not to be here live. Going to wind up being remote, I think. But check in if you can, and be glad to have you anytime. With that, I'm going to be. I'll let you guys go. And everyone have a great day. Look for us next Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And with that, I'll close this session of the FlexNet 73s, and everyone have a great weekend, what's left, and a terrific week coming up. SWA5QPZ closing this session of the FlexNet 73 all.